Hi there. On the 26th of August, Mercury is going to move into Virgo and he will be there until the 10th of September 2026. So, Mercury is the planet of communication and Virgo is an earth sign. So, when Mercury is in Virgo, it makes this a really great time where we can be extremely articulate, be very able to pay attention to all the details that need to be paid attention to, and really, looking at facts. When Mercury's in Virgo, you're very good at discussing facts, at coming up with, the facts, the figures, the important things, the truth of the matter, all of that sort of thing. It's not so much a time for fantasizing or creativity or thinking in a outside the box way. It's all to do with facts and figures and what's really grounded and what's very practical. So that will all come up during this time. So it's a wonderful time to get stuff done, to get all of your ducks in a row because you've got the energy to really pay attention to everything that needs to be done. You're not going to take shortcuts. You're not going to think, oh, well, that bit doesn't matter. I can get back to that later. You're going to be paying attention to every detail of it. And not only that, but you'll be able to communicate, whether in writing or speaking, whatever you're working on with a lot of articulation and with clarity and with, real attention to detail. So people will know exactly what you're on about. It'll be easy for you to explain things and you can back it up with all the information, all the knowledge, all the data that you need will be there in the background for you to call on and pull into yourself to use at this time. So if there is an important conversation that is very factual, something that you've needed to get off the ground and say, this is a good time to do it. And also it's a good time if you've got any study, something you've been trying to finish a project or finish a thesis or something like that. It's a really good time for you to be able to, get those last facts and things in, get it all rounded up and get it all done well. However, Virgo is the energy of perfection. So if you are writing something or working on something that you're about to release in some way, when Mercury's in Virgo, you can over edit what you do because you cannot see your own perfection as clearly as other people can. So if you are looking to produce something or put something out in writing or something along those lines at this time, it would be a really good idea to get somebody else to look at it for you or to edit it for you because the chances are you could edit it to death. You cannot see when the perfection of what you've produced or what you've written because you're too busy looking at what's wrong with it rather than what's right with it. But somebody who you trust, who is has an understanding of what you're writing about, will be able to look at that and give it a lot more clarity, give it a lot more understanding, and be able to show you if and where there are issues with it or things that need to be changed, and actually allow you to see the perfection of what you've created. So, you've got a lot of energy. When Mercury's in Virgo, you're not going to have to do anything. Anything you produce, especially along the areas of communication, is going to be perfect because you're not going to allow anything less than perfect to be produced by you. So just, really realize that if you are working on something or doing something, you've got the energy of perfection behind you at this time. So you can't actually do a bad job of it. It can only be perfect. And always remembering that the only perfection there is in this world is doing your best. Nothing, you can't do more than that, and you can't do someone else's best. You can only do your own. So use this transit to get your ducks in a row, get things organized, get that management hat on, and things that'll go really well for you. Thank you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.